Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
In today's video, I wanted to show you these products that we received from Be Naturals, and we received them quite a while ago, so I had a chance to use them. So in this video, we're going to show you the product, we're going to talk about the ingredients, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it, what my experience with the product is. And he's gonna try them as well.
Hooray!
So we're gonna get two opinions.
Yes.
Okay, so the first product, my favorite, I'll be honest, is this one. And unfortunately, the label...
This goes to show you, like, this has been going everywhere with us to be used. You know, there's some lifestyle residue, I think, you know, around here.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
So this is the nail and cuticle balm.
Yes.
So, this is what it is. It's like a...
Like nail oil.
Yeah, but in a solid form, right?
Correct.
So you're supposed to apply it, and you know it's a really nice way of applying a product because it's not dripping all over your fingers.
It's not wasteful.
Yeah, and you're not gonna use too much of it. It has okay. I'm very torn when it comes to fragrance because I don't like a lot of fragrance. This has a very little fragrance. It's a tangerine.
I like it.
I know it's nice, and if that makes you use the product, then it's good. But just generally, especially citrus oils are not that great. They can be very, very sensitizing, especially when you're outside. So first of all, actually, we should have talked about it a little bit more. So we received this product, and this came in like this little container.
Beautiful little care package.
Yeah, beautiful little care package. And I really like how they explain what the products are all about. So we're going to read the description to you guys. And it also came with this guide, this explanation how to care for your nails. And surprisingly, this is really good. It's really good. So I'm going to quickly read it to you, okay? So daily, what you should be doing daily. Protect your nails, right on. Wear gloves when you can. Washing dishes, the car, the dog, you get it. If you can't stand gloves, apply a sealing balm such as Be Natural Skin Cream, bars or sticks. These products create an effective natural barrier to protect your skin and nails. Very true, very true. Not everybody is into wearing gloves. I personally, I don't like them. The gloves help with protecting your hands from very harsh detergents. But very often your hands get very sweaty in the gloves, so that's not very good for the skin either. So pro tip, apply SPF 18 or higher waterproof sunscreen to your hands to help avoid sun damage and age spots. Our hands tell our age. Okay, there was nothing wrong with the age. I don't have a problem with telling my age. SPF does protect the skin from sun damage. So yeah, you definitely want to, in my opinion too, wear SPF because that protects the skin damage, right? So our hands show sun damage.
Right.
So that's how it should be. Limit the use of hand sanitizer. It is better to wash than constantly assault your nails with alcohol. If you must, use your hand cream immediately afterwards. Very good point. I agree with all my heart. I just cannot stand sanitizer. Cleaning your hands, washing your hands does a much better job. Now, another very good tip, use very mild, low sudsing cleansers to wash your hands. Very true. We suggest, I guess these are their products. Aromatherapy, I'm not, again, a fan of fragrant oils, but remember the foamy and sudsy, generally the more drying. Very true. They are much more harsher, much more harsh. Use hand cream, cuticle, nail and oil, or nail and cuticle balm after washing your hands. It's a habit thing, 100%. And a small dab of Be Natural's ultra rich hand cream. Definitely. And you know, very often people say, oh, I use oil. How often? Once a day. Well, that's not going to make a big difference. So yes, they are 100% correct. This is brilliant. Wash your hands. After washing your hands, use a tiny bit of oil and hand cream. 100%. At a bedtime prior to manicuring, apply a quick swipe of BN. So that's the nail and cuticle oil, I guess. No, this is the serum. This is my second favorite product. To cuticles and top it off by massaging in the BN nail and cuticle balm. You know me, I'm not a fan of the word cuticles because such word doesn't really exist. Because we have either a skin around the nails or a cuticle, not cuticles. Because cuticles would be like saying tissues or skins. We have a cuticle. So you don't want to moisturize your cuticles. You want to moisturize the skin around the nails And the cuticle we are removing during a manicure. So there was no point of caring for the cuticle. So there's two skins around the nails. One is dead, which is a cuticle, and then there's a living skin, which is proximal nail fold, which that's the part that you want to moisturize and care for. According to the newest research by Doug Schuner, I'm going to post a very important link below. Okay, so if you wear nail polish, remove with clean nails acetone-free polish remover, and we're going to talk about this at the end of the video. Avoid acetone and strong chemicals. You know, I don't think acetone is harmful by any means when used correctly, right? It could be drying, but it's not harmful or anything. That's just
don't
my
drink
opinion.
it.
Yeah, don't drink it. All right, so let's talk about this nail and cuticle balm. So what do they say? This rich and nourishing balm provides deep emollients and protects nails and cuticles from the damaging effects of water and detergents. Contains cocoa and shea butter, rich avocado and castor oils, and nourishing beta-carotene and vitamin E, and protective beeswax and carnauba wax for water resistance. Delightful natural tangerine essential oil tops it off. Swirl fingertip in a circular motion, then massage thoroughly into the nails and cuticle, I guess not the nails, and the skin around the nails, particularly before and after exposure to water and at bedtime, but use as often as desired. Another very interesting thing, and I really do agree with them, because very often people say, what's the point of putting the oil on when I'm going to wash my hands or do something with water? Well, that cream or that oil is going to protect your skin to a degree when you are exposing your hands to water. So using it before and after is a very good idea. So I agree with that. Okay, let's look at the, very quickly, I'm going to make a comment, right? Because I'm a bit of a nerd that way. This rich and nourishing balm provides deep emollients and protects nails and cuticle from the, well, nails and skin around the nails, living skin from the damaging effects of water and detergents. 100% agree. Contains cocoa and shea butter, rich avocado and castor oils, and nourishing beta-carotene. Okay, nails are dead tissue, and you cannot feed them. You cannot nourish dead nail. It's a word, and I know I'm stickler for these terms, but sometimes using this kind of vocabulary is a little bit misleading in my opinion, because you cannot nourish. I know it's a very nice word, but you cannot nourish dead nails. You cannot nourish hair. You cannot heal nails. You cannot heal hair. They're dead as a doorknob. So what you can do is you can condition them and you can make them look better, but you cannot bring them to life by any means. So, and the beta-carotene used, I'm going to go over this in the, when I look at the ingredients, is the pretty much the last ingredient. So it's most likely used for the beautiful color that you see and not for anything else, because the beta-carotene is an antioxidant, but it's really dose dependent. So I don't think there is enough beta-carotene to nourish anything. And really, beta-carotene is a very, we're going to talk about it later too, but it's a very important nutrient. But when ingested, it is very important, but you have to eat it in order to get benefit from it, right? Which we're not going to eat this.
Right.
All right. So, and the delightful natural tangerine essential tops it off. Okay. So, looking at the Be Naturals website, this is the product. It's not cheap, I have to say. It's $15.98, and for the weight and size, it is, doesn't say. Oh, here, half an ounce on the website. It's half an ounce here, 14 grams. So it's not cheap. I mean, I don't expect products from a small, like a family-owned company to be cheap. There was only so much you can do. I'm sure that they're not, you know, rolling in dough selling these products. Okay, so what I did is I put all the ingredients into incidcoder.com. This is a very good website that you can put all the ingredients and it will show you what the ingredients mean. Here are the ingredients. So first ingredient is avocado oil, which is great. Sunflower oil, organic beeswax. So that's what makes the product thicker, right? Because that's it hardens the product. Castor oil is also very good. So these are the benefits. So it's an emollient as well. Antioxidants, avocado oil. Almond oil, very good. Cocoa butter is also very good. Shea butter, great. And carnauba wax, it's like a vegan version of beeswax, I guess. Beta-carotene is almost a last ingredient in tangerine essential oil. So let's just quickly look at what Paula Begoun, or Paula's Choice company, I really value her opinion, says about the tangerine essential oil. So sadly, she thinks of all the citrus oils that they're not the best ingredients. It says it's a leaf oil, and it's a fragrant, volatile citrus oil that can be a skin sensitizer. Tangerine chief sensitizer potential comes from the fragrance chemical limonene. So, and that's the thing. People think that just because something is natural or vegan, it's safe, but there is nothing further from the truth. A lot of natural plants can be very, very bad for us, right? They can be sensitizing. Yeah, they can be sensitizing. They can be like, think of poison ivy, right? Just it's a plant. It's vegan, but it's bad. Mushrooms can kill you as well. So just don't think just because something is vegan or natural or that it's good for you. Okay, let's look at the article from Healthline very quickly, talking about the essential oils. They say much of the hype surrounding essential oils stems from the fact that they are natural products. This doesn't necessarily mean that essential oils are totally safe. These complex substances aren't regulated by the Food and Drug Administration, and some of their health benefits are overstated. There are dangers associated with using aromatherapy around pregnant women, children, and pets. There are dangers associated with incorrect use. It is possible to be allergic to essential oils, and a lot of people are allergic to fragrance. And it doesn't matter if the fragrance is synthetic or natural. They can be sensitive. One more note about the beta-carotene from WebMD. Beta-carotene belongs to a group of colored pigments called carotenoids. It is converted to vitamin A in the body and found in many fruits and vegetables. Beta-carotene and other red, orange, and yellow pigments called carotenoids are considered antioxidants. They provide about 50% of the vitamin A needed in a diet. Vitamin A is an essential nutrient. Its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects help to protect cells from damage. But all this is in reference of eating the beta-carotene, not applying it on the skin, right? Many global health authorities recommend getting beta-carotene and other antioxidants from food instead of supplements. I've also added the product to the INCI decoder, so you can click the links, and the ingredients are described a little bit better. So they talk a little bit more about the ingredients here. So very good. All the ingredients are very good, other than the tangerine essential oil, but it smells delicious, I have to say. It smells a little bit like a candy or something. Very, very good. Okay, so the next product that we're going to show you is the Exfoliating Cuticle Serum. This is interesting. I've never used anything like this before, and it is a very light, like a lotion almost, that's milky lotion that is supposed to be applied on the skin around the nails, just like so. And you can rub it in. It's like a very light lotion. And you can also use it to soften the skin before a manicure. It absorbs very, very quickly. All right, so let's see what they say about this product. Okay, so Exfoliating Cuticle Serum. This product is a gentler, healthier alternative to lye-based cuticle removers that can damage both cuticles and nails. Fruit-based AHA, alpha-hydroxy acids, and salicylic acid that gently exfoliate the cuticle while moisturizing and maintaining optimal pH. Okay, so it is true that the cuticle removers can be very, very alkaline, which means that they are very irritating to the skin around the nails, right? But when you really think about it, so do the acids, right? Alpha hydroxy is an acid, beta hydroxy is an acid, and that's how they exfoliate the skin. So if they were overused, they also can be very irritating to the skin, right? In my opinion, the traditional cuticle removers are not that dangerous when used properly, but if you have sensitive skin, damaged skin, then this could be a good idea And you can use this and you can leave this on your skin because obviously the pH is very close to the skin. So it's not going to be irritating when left on the skin. I've actually tried to use this as a cuticle remover. So softening the skin, the cuticle from the nail, and then using the cuticle pusher, and it actually works. Not as well as the other alkaline removers, but it really works. So if you are doing this on a regular basis, then definitely this could work. Okay, so let's read what else it says. So contains multiple hydrating ingredients to help keep cuticles and nails hydrated and healthy. Using brush applicator, apply generously on a clean cuticles, proximal nail fold, and nails, and massage. Best used at bedtime or during a manicure. Apply B Naturals nail and cuticle balm on the top or a rich hand cream. Use the enclosed orange stick to gently push back the cuticle nightly, or push back the living skin nightly after application. Very good idea. So this is what I recommend people do as well. So you're just pushing back the living skin. If you very gently, if you do this on a regular basis, the skin is not going to stretch as the nail is growing. So it's not going to be stuck to the nail. So this is a very good tip. So this is what you can do. Just don't overdo it. Once a day or once every couple of days. And let's see what the ingredients are. Again, I use the INCI decoder. There is a link to this page in the description box, and here are their ingredients. Quite good. First ingredient is a purified water, because a lot of these ingredients, they dissolve in water. So we need water in the products sometimes for the ingredients that dissolve in water. Some of them dissolve in oils, so let's not be scared of the water. The second ingredient is hydrocomplex. So they called these few ingredients hydrocomplex. So it's glycerin, fructose, urea, citric acid, maltose, PCA. This ingredient that I cannot pronounce, allantoin, and hyaluronic acid. They're all very good ingredients. Skin and identical ingredient, moisturizer, humectant, another moisturizer, humectant, skin identical ingredients, moisturizer, humectant, buffering, citric acid, moisturized humectant, PCA, skin identical ingredient as well, soothing, very good. Next we have sunflower oil, we have avocado oil, apple extract, bilberry extract, lemon peel extract, which is an emollient, orange peel extract is perfume, it's for fragrance, papaya leaf extract, I don't know what it does. Sodium lactate is a moisturizer, buffering. Castor wax is an emollient, viscosity controlling as well. This one is an emulsifier, so it mixes the water with oil, so makes the product stay together. Polysorbate 60, also emulsifier, and glycolic acid, so it's a little bit lower on the ingredient list. The Irish moss, salicylic acid, so that's alpha hydroxy acid, this is beta hydroxy acid. Now this is preservative, it's actually a very nice preservative, and this is a very interesting ingredient. So this is a PHA, and let's look at this ingredient. So quick facts, it's a polyhydroxy acid, and it's often referred as a next generation alpha hydroxy acids. It gently lifts off dead skin cells from the skin surface, making skin smooth and even. It's a great moisturizer. It helps to repair impaired skin barrier, antioxidants, and it does not make your skin sensitive to the sun, because the alpha hydroxys, and I think beta hydroxy, I'm not sure, but the alpha hydroxy for sure you have to be careful with sun exposure. And it can be used if your skin is very sensitive, rosacea prone, or if you are post-cosmetic procedure. It's a really nice ingredient. And it has mandarin essential oil as fragrance. Again, I'm not a fan of the essential oils as fragrance. Generally, I'm not a fan of fragrances in cosmetics, but I get it. People like this nice smelling product. And then you have a preservative. So overall, I like it. I use it. It's a very light product, so if you don't like the greasy products, then definitely you can use this, and you can reap the benefits of all these good ingredients. So the next product we're going to talk about is an oil. So this one is called cuticle and nail oil, and it should be called skin and nail oil, right? So I've been using it. It's really nice.
Smells nice.
Smells nice. Again,
it's not a very light oil, like it's
it smells more citrusy, it has more rosemary oil. That's what it is. And lavender, yes. I can smell the lavender. Very nice. Nice smell. but not so good for the skin. I think the pen contains the same ingredients as the bottle, but the pen can be very useful, especially if you want to have this in your purse or something, because it applies just the perfect amount of oil. So let's see your hands. Your hand. Here we go. So all you need to do is dab like this, right? And then just rub it in. So if your hands are greasy after you've applied too much, so use very, very small amount. All right, so what are they saying about a cuticle and nail oil set? Okay, so this comes, I guess, as a set. Original Bee Naturals cuticle and nail oil loved by millions. This clean, natural formula is free from petroleum derivatives and chemicals and provides the emollients and oils that nail keratin needs to be strong and healthy. Nourishes and helps keep cuticles soft and conditioned. Okay, so I'm not a fan of, this greenwashing kind of marketing that advertises products as clean and natural, because just because something is natural, again, it doesn't mean that it's safe or beneficial, right?
And using the word clean as well, that
like what do you mean clean? Right? Yeah,
it kind of sits a little funny.
Yeah. And the interesting part is that they say that it does not obviously contain petroleum derivatives, but I don't know why people have such hate for mineral oil, which is petroleum derivative, but it's not a petroleum. And funny enough, petroleum actually comes from the earth, so it is natural, right?
This is true.
But yeah, it's purified and it's a very, very good ingredient. Mineral oil is a clear, odorless oil derived from petroleum that is widely used in cosmetics. Despite mineral oil's association with petroleum and the hype that it's bad for or ages skin, keep in mind that petroleum is a natural ingredient derived from the earth. Once it's purified to become a mineral oil, it has no resemblance to the original petroleum and it isn't a source of contaminants. Mineral oil is very effective in skin replenishing and is also among the most effective established moisturizing ingredients available. The mineral oil in skincare product is certified as USP or BP. It's completely safe, soothing, non-sensitizing, and perfectly beneficial for the skin. So don't be afraid of mineral oil whatsoever. Yeah, and they say no mineral oil or chemicals, like mineral oil, again, it's something bad. Chemicals, everything is a chemical. So don't think that, olive oil isn't a chemical. Water is a chemical, H2O, hydrogen, oxygen, right? These are chemicals. Not a huge fan of this kind of wording, but let's see what the ingredients are. First ingredient is olive oil, rice bran oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil, apricot oil, grapeseed oil, castor oil. All of these are absolutely fantastic. I really like them. But as a fragrance, they have used the lemon oil, which can be sensitizing, phototoxic, and also orange oil, also citrus oil, a lavender essential oil as well, and vitamin E as an oxidant, and it's used also as a preservative. Rosemary oil, that is also used, it's not an essential oil, I think it's an ingredient that is used as an antimicrobial, antibacterial preservative in a product. And it has also tea tree oil. Tea tree oil, funny enough, it's one of the only essential oils that this website considers to be good because there are so many benefits, but you have to be also very careful with tea tree oil and you don't want to apply it straight on the skin. And when you go to the link in the description box, it will explain to you exactly what these oils are and what they do for the skin. So other than the fragrance oils, it is a very, very nice product. It is also, unfortunately, not very cheap. It's $14.98, $15 for a bottle. But you know what? I've seen more expensive oils. Like the NCLA, it's $18. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, and the last product that I wanted to talk about is my least favorite product, and it is the Clean Nails, no acetone, no alcohol, no good stuff, no Fox nail polish remover. So this is a cream, so it's very, very different. And what does it say about it? Acetone-free, VOC-free, environmentally safe nail polish remover. Pamper your nails and cuticles with this emollient, fragrance-free, gentle nail polish remover. Effective on non-UV cured gel polish too. Okay, so non-UV cured is not a gel polish. It's a regular polish that they make you think that it's somehow better or more shiny. It's still nail polish. So this product came with these longer instructions. So basically what you have to do is you have to place this, because it's like a thick cream, into a hot water, right? So put this closed tightly into a container, bigger container with as hot of a water as you can, and let
Completely
it
not boiling water.
Yeah, no, exactly, and let it sit for 20 minutes. And after that, you're supposed to dip the nails in this. And I've tried using it when it's warmed up, and you know what? I don't know. I just don't like. I don't think it's very hygienic to be dipping your nails. So when you look at the ingredients, I can't find any information about the second ingredient. So the first one is water, dimethyl 2-methylpanthenoldiate something, emulsifying wax. I wish the ingredients were written in the INCI code, meaning standardized names, because emulsifying wax is usually the polysorbate 60 or something and something else. But anyway, so I don't know what this ingredient is. You know, sometimes companies, what they do is, I mean, this might be amazing product. I'm not saying that's the case, but this is the reason why I'm a little bit afraid, is that sometimes companies take so-called dangerous ingredient and they replace it with another so-called better, but then the better ingredient turns to be actually worse than the first one. Just like they replaced alcohol with cocaine in a drink, Coca-Cola. Think about it, read about it. I'll leave you a link below to that story. But basically that's what they did. Because they didn't want people to drink alcohol, they developed a drink that had cocaine in it. But anyway, so this has a bit of a strange smell. What does it smell like to you? Like plastic or something, no? It's not, I mean, I guess they didn't add any.
It reminds me of like buying a brand new pair of shoes. Like that brand new smell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This one smells like a new book. Honestly, it does. Smell it.
Actually, that smell reminds me of like a bubble solution. You know when you blow bubbles?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I've never done
that's
that.
what it reminds me of. It's like the little plastic containers. You'd open it up and it has the kind of watery, soapy solution or whatever. Then you go running around the yard, making bubbles.
Yeah. Okay, so here it says how to use it. Secure the lid, place the jar in heat-resistant container, add hottest tap water so the jar is fully submerged. Leave in water for 20 minutes. It seems like a lot of work to remove nail polish. Especially, it says that it replaces toxic, treat yourself to non-toxic manicure as opposed to toxic manicure with nail polish remover. Nail polish remover is not toxic unless you drink it. I do understand that this is good because it's not flammable. That's a benefit. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have smell. That's very good too. But it's not because the other products are toxic.
Well, it does have a smell. It's just not like
it's not. You're not going to smell it, when you walk into the house. Definitely.
Your hands are just going to smell like a brand new pair of Nikes. That's all.
Yeah. Nail polish, even gel polish, is cleanly removed without the harsh damaging effects of acetone. No. Harsh damaging acetone does not damage the nails. It can dry the skin
the body
temporarily.
Naturally produces acetone.
Exactly. So it's not harsh. It's not damaging. Acetone or alcohols, no. So
they can be drying,
irritating to a degree. But very shortly. Put some cream after, and you're gonna be fine.
Temporary effect. Yeah. That as soon as you put oil,
exactly.
That ends.
Alrighty, so again, I've tried it on one nail. It's not, they say you can repeat the steps over and over again, I guess, until you remove the polish, but that's just so much work. I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to use it. I'll be honest
That's
with
an
you,
honest
right?
opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, to go through kind of the entire process that they give here, and it's not to poo-poo on the product, but that's a lot of effort and a lot of...
And also they say too that later on when you remove the polish and you do your manicure, then you're supposed to just wash your hands with soap and water and then put the polish on. But guess what? If you don't clean your nails with alcohol, the polish is going to slide right off. It's going to come off to a degree.
I'm curious, with all the heating and cooling, as a long-term use product, how many times can this be heated up and cooled down and heated up and cooled down?
Yeah.
And is there kind of an expiry
I just think it's a
to
little,
this?
I don't like the fact that you're supposed to dip your fingers.
Dip, yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree
Just-
with that.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
I don't like
my
having
personal-
to dip fingers into stuff. I mean, as
Exactly.
a personal use item,
Yeah, maybe, but not
sure,
for sure in a salon.
but I still, even as a personal use item, I'm not a huge fan of...
And you have to leave it on for 1 minute. But okay, so you're going to go through all this, avoiding these alcohols and acetone and all that. But then you're going to put a nail polish on that does contain all these ingredients. That doesn't make sense. Because nail polish does contain those ingredients. So what's the point? If they were that
avoid
damaging...
having that much more used on the hands.
Anyway, so we're a little confused about this, but you know, if you want, try it definitely. You know, I'm very curious if you've lasted this long. We really appreciate it, but I'm very curious what you think about it.
Have you guys actually used this product
this type
and
of
had
product? Yes.
success with it? Let us know what your experience is like, or in fact with any of these products.
Yeah,
I mean,
but especially with this, I'm very curious if you guys used it. I'm going to do a little bit more reading about this ingredient that I can't find any information on. Alrighty, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Be Naturals, for being so kind and sending us this product, these products. And we have to say, they have been an amazing company to talk to, and they're great, absolutely great.
Yeah, like my first point of contact with the company is a woman by the name of Amanda. She's been absolutely fantastic to deal with, answered all of our questions, gave ingredients lists when we requested.
Yeah.
Super
Percentages,
awesome.
oh yes, I forgot to mention. I think this one was salicylic acid was 3%, urea was 5%.
Yeah.
So these are good percentages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the overall, like, we've had a wonderful experience with the product. We are giving you just our full range, honest opinion of the goods and the bads. So just so that you can make a better, more educated decision.
More about the products.
Right.
From our perspective.
Exactly.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Ciao.